Hello, ST Filmmaker here, and I'm doing my very first ever Let's Play. This is Digital Love Story. Now, if you haven't seen my show before, I did a review of this a while back, but I always wanted to do a Let's Play, and I thought, well, what the hell, I might as well do it on this game. I got permission from Christine Love herself after asking her through email, and, well, I don't want to say the whole story, so you might as well see it for yourself. Let's see. What's your screen name? ST Filmmaker. What's your real name? Smart-ass computer of the 80s. Don't worry, this information won't be shared by anyone else. So, be honest. First name. S.T. Last name Filmmaker. Peaceful music. Who knew an 80s computer had Windows Media Player? Well, let's see what to do. Let's check the messages. We got one from Mr. Wong about using your new modem, and the other from the system itself called Welcome to Your New Ami. I might as well read that one first. Congratulations, you've got your first brand new Ami workbench up and running. Here's a few things you might need to know to get started. To close the window, please click the square icon on the top left. Downloaded applications appear on your desktop. Click on the icons to open them. To save your system, state, or load a previous one, just click on the disk icon at the top of the screen. To adjust the volume, display mode, change personal information, or shut down your computer, click on the pinwheel icon on the top of the screen. We hope you enjoy your new computer, Ami Microsystems 1988. 1988, the year that angry video game nerd became mad for the first time. Now let's see what Mr. Wong has to say. Hey ST, so you have your new computer set up. I thought for Mr. Filmmaker's kid, I'd throw in a little something extra. There's a dialer for your modem attached to this message. If you plug it into your phone line, you can use it to dial BBSs. This is full of BSs. I'm kidding. Just make sure not to run your dad's phone bill with long-distance calls, okay? Here's a local BBS I recommend you looking at. 698-5519. Enjoy, George Wong, Wong Computers. The name sounds kind of dirty. Let's see, download. This better not give me any viruses. Oh, it's a dialer. I keep forgetting this is like old-fashioned modem shit. Let's see. What was that number again? 698-5519. And cue something modern day computer enthusiasts have never heard before. Sweet music to my ears. Okay, so you have your computers. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Lake City Local. How the hell do I log in? Oh, there we go. Enter your new password or type new for a new account. NEW. Please enter what your password would like to be. Let's see. Something simple. Thank you for registering. Now let's see messages first. The BBS FAQ. What is a BBS? Why, it's an awfully dumb question. In case you couldn't tell, you're on one right now. A BBS is short for Bulletin Board System, where people come together online to post messages and share software, download text files, hold debates, and more. To all you kiddies out there, this is what we used to use before Facebook and MSN were invented. Apply. First poem by Asterisk Amelia. Message from Amelia. You wrote me a love letter promising every word is true, but I am confused by the signature, so remind me, who are you? Is it any good? It's the first time I've ever written a poem before. So be brutally honest, please. I really like you to understand the poetry better. No, would like to understand the poetry better. Fuck, I suck at reading. Okay, Amelia, here's my reply. If only you could actually type real-life replies in this. Who knows what kind of funny shit you could come up with. Let's see, Computer Viruses by Asterisk Blue Sky. The first computer virus appeared on the ARPANET back in the 1970s, called the Creeper. It traveled across every open system on the network it could connect to, spawned a copy of itself, and dumped the phrase, "I am the Creeper, catch me if you can," to the screen. Eventually, a program called the Reaper was developed to clear the infection. It worked in the exact same way, spreading like a virus across every available system on the network, and self-replicated and deleted the Creeper from wherever it could be found. He who fights monsters. New private messages downloaded. Let's see. Her first poem, it's Amelia. I do suppose you're right, whatever the hell I wrote to her. Thanks, I appreciate your directness. I'll have to keep that in mind for my next attempt. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you replied. Nobody else really had anything worthwhile to say, just some compliments that were obviously false, and asking if I really was a girl. Why would anyone ask a question like that? But you seem nice, ST filmmaker, and much better than that. Thank you. Reply to that. No, not at all. ARPANET's a pretty big network for the government, and also called the Internet as well. It used to be military anyway. Huh. So Jaffers was right. And it was back in the 70s. Now the military has a separate network. Milnet and the ARPANET Internet is just government researchers and college computer. Right now it's just a couple of hundred nodes, maybe a few thousand people accessing in total, but it's growing way faster than most give it credit for, especially now that it's opening to commerce. By 1998 there will be probably thousands of computers on it. Thousands. It's pretty neat stuff, really. Thousands, they say. So much of an underrated answer. Then again, Facebook wasn't invented back then. Lake City local registration. Oh, it's just my local shit. Alright. Now, new ones. The BBS FAQ Q2 by Orf30. That's a new one. Message from Orf30. How many people are on a BBS? Well, that varies depending on which you're on. It can be anywhere from dozens to over 100 users. Some will only allow one person to dial in at a single time. Others, as many as 10 phone lines, letting many people stay online once. Wow, that must be hell for the phone bills back then. Some are even further connected to bigger networks like the FidoNet, rough, or the Internet, connecting thousands of BBS together all across the entire world. I don't know what the friggin'... I don't know how to respond to that. It's actually pretty damn good information. Computer viruses too. Viruses didn't really hit the big time until they left the networks. In 1981, a virus infecting the floppy disk was released into the wild, slowly letting itself be passed around disk by disk. Now anyone with an Apple II could be a target. Once again, Microsoft taking a dig at Steve Jobs. May he rest in peace. But it wasn't until last year, in late 1987, that a virus that actually destroyed data was discovered on a closed network. It was only a matter of time before the destructive viruses spread to the general public. only time will tell. But it's a scary prospect, all too possible. Lack of downloads from Figaro. I had to do it. Well, Lake City Local isn't really about the whereas or hacking or any of the other illegal stuff. You know, the SISOP here doesn't really want to get himself arrested or anything. You can always check out the Matrix at 220-7683. That's where I always go anyway. You might want to check that out one day. There's one from Amelia entitled Self-Confidence. Oh, this Amelia chick really likes me. I know exactly what you mean. I really feel the same way all the time, you know. A lot of hackers have this very strong sense of self-identity, and I'm very envious of that. There's certain of things, and I have learned very quickly to be certain of anything, but I wish I could be... Does that make sense to you? Wish you could be what? Like, what? Existing? Why would you wish to exist? It's like weird. The Next Generation by Tiberius. Oh god, I've dreaded this part. What's up with this load of crap? I don't even know where to begin. This bald guy is just a terrible, plain and simple. Come on, all I'm saying is the real captain would have just hit the omnipotent guy the moment he stepped into a foot in his bridge, instead of just trying to talk it out. This is the military, for crying out loud. Maybe if it could be good if it only got rid of that dumb kid on the bridge and learned to start solving problems by punching them in the face, then in the gut, then hitting them all over the back with both hands. Jesus. And I thought I knew a crazy Star Trek fan. Can't they just get along and hate Star Wars? Let's see. That's one from Amelia entitled Cryptic. No. Cryptic, I suppose so. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm in a very awkward position. It's sort of hard to talk about. You'll have to forgive me for dancing around my problems. But it's just complicated. I'm sorry. Can you live with that? Maybe. Oh, let's see what Tiberius has to say. Whatever, man. You're stupid. Oh, wow. The world's first flame war in the 80s. Okay. Let's see. New private messages are in. BBS FAQ 3. How does it all actually work? Well, a BBS itself is a computer run by the almighty SISOP. It's connected to one or more phone lines and waiting for calls. Then, when a user dials in, they log into the BBS software and leave the messages, either to the public echo or sent privately. Of course, this private is actually a misnomer. Misnomer, I mean. The SISOP is available to read any message. Some do, some don't, so be careful what you say. Okay. Let's see what's in the private. Read Cryptic. Oh, ST Filmmaker, thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. You're really a good person. I just want you to know that. Ah, that's nice to be appreciated. Let's see what else. Doesn't seem to be anything else to send. I'll just probably disconnect and see. Check out the Matrix. Okay. Might as well download these to memory. That way I don't have to go back to this to dial the number. Okay. I am now disconnected. Now, let's see, lack of downloads, open, dialer, damn it, 220-6873. Unable to connect, are you sure you dialed the listening modem? Oh, okay, I must have dialed the number wrong. Here we go. Oh, my favorite song. Well, Lake City Local, it isn't really about hacking, blah blah blah. Oh wait, I've read that one. The Matrix, login. Type in new. Okay, thank you for registering. Let's see the new messages. PC load letter from Rocky. Huh, since when did Balboa use a computer? Well, of course you're up late at the office working on that important TPS report that you need done for the meeting tomorrow. It's hours after closing now, and you finally finished. So triumphantly, you send it to your brand shiny new LaserJet printer, only to be greeted by a following piece of unexpected explicability. PC load letter. Well, now that you don't have to spend hours of figuring out what the fuck's going on, PC is short for print cartridge, specifically referring to the letter size. In other words, put more in the paper. VRAM overflow by Rocky again. VRAM overflow? What the fuck does that mean? The lament of your average AMI user. The problem lies within AMI's memory management, thanks to a bug that was shipped in pre-August 1988 version of Workbench. Any malicious or even poorly programmed application can make your AMI's frame buffer perpetually load itself, with the garbage rendering not usable. The only real solution is to upgrade, unfortunately. Oh, there's Figaro again. Every time I try to build something with stdlib.h, no matter what I do, it's always even the simplest program, it always throws an error, incompatible types, and assignment at line 322. What the hell is going on here? Does AMI-C just plain old shit broken, or what? Ni hao bitches by Rainfreeze. Let's face it, you better learn a fucking second language, and it better be Japanese. America's lost it. Our day in the limelight has passed. Buy a Japanese car. Oh wait, you already did get a Sony television. And hold on to your AMI tight, because the next ones you'll buy is going to be made by NEC. It's inevitable. The future belongs to the land of the rising sun. Porn, cartoons, bullet trains, samurai, and all that shit. It's the future, man, and I hope you're going to be able to speak that language. Okay, the world's first weeaboo online. Notepad, AMI from Word. Open. Got a new word processor on it. It doesn't save in different files. The Notepad is meant for a real online power user and uses the tabs to keep track of everything. In case anybody doesn't know, this is the thing that keeps your numbers when you need to dial things without having to check your messages all the time for it. That way, you could actually see the number you're about to dial with the dialer up there. There we go. Apply to that. New private messages have been downloaded. Let's see, the first one from Rocky. It sucks, doesn't it? Don't worry, I've attached the most recent version of the AMI Workbench for you. Just download that and reboot it. It'll fix the bug for you entirely. Wait a minute, Rocky's a computer technician? Huh. He probably solves computer problems by punching them. Let's see, what does Rainbreeze have to say now? Yeah, of course I knew that. What kind of idiot do you take me for, man? Get with it. Jeez, I wonder what I said to him to make him upset. The Notepad by AMI from Ward. Sorry, man, I didn't know I found it posted anonymously. The Matrix registration. Yep. Alright. Okay. Get all these done. See if there's anything else I need to do. Nothing to do here, so disconnect. Now let's see what Lake City Local's up to. 698 519 9. Okay, log in. New private messages downloaded. There's one from Amelia. Tell me, I've been talking too much. I know, I'm sorry. Make me feel better about being so self-centered by telling me about yourself, okay? How are you doing? Let's see, I'm a defictionalizer. I am a struggling filmmaker. Well, that's pretty much it. Well, tell me about yourself. Okay, messages. Oh wow, she's still asking. No, I didn't know at all. I try not to make assumptions about anyone silly, don't you think? Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sure you'll figure out what to do with your life next soon enough. And I know what it's like to be lonely, believe me. I didn't say I was lonely. How the hell did you know I was lonely? Get out of my head, you damn... Take it easy, it's just a game. It doesn't know what you're thinking. Okay. Okay, the music just stopped. That's just weird. It just stopped right on its own. New private messages downloaded. Wow. Truthfully, I don't know if I can commit to anything right now. I think you'd be liable to get your heart broken, but still. I do like you. I don't know how these sorts of things usually work. I like to think of you as a friend, though, and if something more happens, then it happens. Is that okay? Where the hell is this coming from? New messages downloaded. I appreciate it just as much, believe me, to tell you the truth, over the last couple of days. Talking with you has been more than I've talked to, but anyone else, and as long as I can remember, I suppose it's a little bit sad. Not really. I mean, friggin', if you talk to somebody for as long as you have, it means you've established a rapport for them. Wonder if she'll send another message. Oh, nothing. Alright, let's get out of this one. And let's go to the Matrix. Of course, no one can tell you what the Matrix is. You'll have to see it for yourself. Ah, damn it. Play the music once and... Okay, let's try that one again. Back to this one again. Let's see what else is there. I'll get out of the notepad. New messages. Poseidon, ni hao, bitches. Okay, it's not my business, but I'm gonna open it anyway. You do realize ni hao is Chinese, right? What sort of idiot are you anyway? This is the sort of thing a 12-year-old would write. Not your ordinary 12-year-old, specifically one that doesn't know the first thing about electronics, international politics, language, history, or basic goddamn sense. Bravo, brain freeze, bravo. Oh wow, the first flamer. That's the Flame War guy. For real. Putting out more fires with fire. Okay. Another one from Sean Smith, ni hao, bitches. Okay, I've read this message 5 times and I still can't decide whether or not this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard or some sort of brilliant satire. So all I'm gonna say is that it definitely made me laugh my ass off. Oh wow, the first person to detect an internet troll. Let's see. Super Roberto Bros, number 42. Wonder if that's like Super Mario Brothers. Damn it, I can't download it. That sucks. It's kind of like that familiar Nintendo game, except a lot more hardcore and definitely way sicker. Just wait till you get to World 3, you'll see what I mean. Without a doubt, my favorite DOS game ever. So this is Microsoft. Huh. Messages downloaded. Okay. New codes. Okay. This shit is 100% illegal. If you get busted for being stupid enough to use these on a sprint line, it ain't my fault. If anybody's stupid enough to use these codes on any sprint line, they've obviously never seen Bell or Rogers. Happy dialing. Okay, I gotta see these. Nothing on this end of it. Raw fugitive open. And don't you know anything? Let me educate you. Codes are long distance calling card codes. See, the way the big cards cats that Sprint to set up their system is all you have to do is guess a valid number and bam, your call is free. They eventually catch on to hundreds of people using the same code and shut them down, and they can bust anybody for doing it. Use Sprint for phone service. But for anyone else, should the price of those greedy bastards should be charging anyway. It's just a long distance code. Oh wow. First rebellion. Try out this local calling card number 915-3347, and you can try using it to connect to a long distance BBS like Gibson BBS at 714-402-5691. I don't know. They said I was worried about putting up my dad's phone bill on this. Let's see. Actually, let's see if this does work, but first I gotta check the private messages. New codes open. Hey, no problem, just doing my part in helping the community. Okay. Let's see. Phones. I'll start with the 915-3347. Damn it! Every time I switch over to something while it's dialing. Oh wow, it's just like real dial-up. Alright, so we gotta play the waiting game. Please enter the number of your calling card access number. Let's see the first one. 35143. Please enter the number. Okay. 714025691. I wonder how the 80s put up with this shit. Okay, Gibson BBS. Log in. Shit, no password. Hang on. Might have missed something here. Alright. Okay, that didn't work. Alright. Well, it's going to take me a while to hack the Gibson, so I'll end it here. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more.